And we return with the potentially last game of the day here at the Eastern European DPC Division 2. I'm Harry Freak and you're watching a series between PuckChamp and HF. Why am I saying a potentially last game of the day? It might actually be the last game of the day because PuckChamp, they crushed HF in the previous one. And, from the previous performance, we can assume that this is not going to a game 3. HF already, they've lost every single series they played 2-0. Let's see, maybe this is the time where they find their strength, where they find their knowledge, where they find their skill, and when they show us, they can still win some games here in the DPC. Other than that, if it's not coming out from my faith, if it's not coming out from the fate of you guys towards HF, then really on paper they should be losing this one most likely. If you look at the players' names from PuckChamp, they're looking like one of the favorites to win it. I have to say they had a rough start. They lost some of the games they maybe should not have, or one series and one game against Cybercats. But overall, Shigetsu, Daniel, and Dage Duo, these are some really big names that have been in the some time. Shigetsu, he has never gone to Division 1, but he is their young sometimes. He's not even that young any longer. I'm calling someone who is 22 not young. I have some guts here with me. Old guy here. At least in Dota years, I'm ancient. In normal years, maybe you could still call me a younger guy. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. HF, they are going to be picking up a Tusk and a Phoenix, and the PuckChamp, they have a Rubik. So Rubik has been the opening pick in a lot of regions, especially in Division 1 and Division 2. We have seen it, a little bit on the sidelines, but still here and there. What's the win rate of it in Division 2? Let me check that one. So it's 70%. It has been picked 7 times. 5-2 currently, so it is actually looking really, really good. You see the Tusk, you see the Phoenix. I've seen a lot of Phoenixes. I already said it in the previous series. I didn't like a single Phoenix pick that I've seen so far. It is going to be a Death Prophet. So you have a Death Prophet and a Rubik. Phoenix is okay against the DP because you never really get siphoned. But other than that, you don't have burst damage. And that is a problem. And also sometimes you can get silenced. So, in the regard where we see this DP as this hero that goes deep in and just sucks everybody's life out and cannot die in the process, Phoenix is good in that regard. But in every other parameter that we also look at the DP, which aren't really some things that we look at right now when watching the hero, but are definitely some strengths of the hero. They're all good against the Phoenix. So yet again, some other factors of the Death Prophet that are actually good against the Phoenix. Burst damage on HF currently isn't there, but they might pick something that does have it, like an Ursa, like a Marcy. We've seen carry Marcy's just break apart these Death Prophets. Even today, there have been a lot of Marcy picks. What's the win rate on that one? So we had, it says 3 Marcy picks. Is that true? I don't think they're counting today's ones. Of course, it's not going to be picked as much as a Treant, as much as a Rubik.
10 seconds
but it's still, I think that today maybe was the 4th Marcy. Yeah, and in the first week, I guess it wasn't that prevalent. I guess just in the games or when I started casting it. So there was 1 for X3, they won. There was 1 for Sigma YNT, they lost. That's the second one. I know there was a 3rd one in the Cybercats PuckChamp series. Yep, that's the 3rd one. They won. And now today we had 2, I think. Yeah, we had 2 today. In the previous series, 1-1-1 lost. So it's 4-2, if I'm not mistaken. So 6 times it has been picked. Might be the 7th time now. Look, PDS still not updating that one. Hopefully the mods there will be doing it soon. It is going to be the Ursa band for HF. Treant not in the picture, so you're not going for that one. You're not going for overwhelming team fight. They probably want something like a Tide. Something that's going to be protecting the Phoenix X. Tide looks very good in the previous game for PuckChamp though. Let's see if HF are going to be getting something similar. They ban out the heroes that are very good at, applying damage that like to play against these fat frontliners. So I'm I'm thinking that's what they're gunning for. Monkey King is still in the pool, though.
I speak for the
I'll go
trees.
for the Nature's Prophet. He speaks for the trees, guys. Okay, does benefit from the Tusk tag team. Doesn't matter if you're core, if you're a support. Tusk, at some point, the tag team will get maxed out. It is some burst damage with the Wrath of Nature, immediate clockwork. Oh, man. Shigetsu's best hero. He hasn't played it in the DPC so far, but now it's here. Clockwork, best catch for the Nature's Prophet. There is gonna be a Keeper of Light. Could be a position 4. I've seen position 4 keepers, especially when there's a Tusk in the game. But this is not a great Keeper of the Light game, especially against the Clockwork and against the Weaver. Weaver doesn't care about the Solar Bind. He still chases you down. Clockwork, one of the best catches for you. Yes, you do build into a 4-star, but it's not great. If it's a mid Keeper of the Light, you go into the Vessel. That is good against the Death Prophet, and that's the only hero that you're going to be using it against. So I'm not a fan of the pick. Sometimes I really like the Coddle picks. This game, not so much. Does definitely show why they ban out the Faceless Void, because that is one of the best heroes against the two they just picked. But Clockwork counters them both, and you pick them like disregarding what your enemies got. I understand Clockwork was a response to the Nature's Prophet, but why go for the call? They already had it set in stone. They wanted to play this. That is fine. You go with what you're comfortable with. But PuckChamp, they have a response for it. So
10 seconds remaining.
What does PuckChamp ban? They got rid of the Lycan. They don't want to be dealing with two pushing heroes. The Beastmaster is already out. As I mentioned, this hero is undefeated currently. Only 4 games, but you know, it's not like we have a billion games being played already. The PuckChamp, what's gonna be? What do you get rid of here? They're taking their time to think. Anything that the Weaver struggles against in the lane? Void is out. That's in the game. The Zoo heroes are out. Maybe an Enigma.
Radiant team back.
Very afraid of an Enigma off lane. They're gonna ban out the Terrorblade. I think they're gonna send the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet against the Weaver. I wouldn't want to be in his skin. Weaver and the Clockwork are actually a very formidable lane. So HF, they got rid of the Embers. They're thinking there might be some mid laners you have to get rid of. To me, it's showing that they might want to put his Coddle in the mid lane. Ember is actually quite decent, not only laning, but catching you later on down the line. But then again, it could be a position 4 Coddle. Maybe they haven't made up their mind still. It could be a Tusk in the mid lane. What I've seen so far, if it's a 4 Coddle, it has been an off-lane Tusk. So that might be something that they're gunning for. Terrorblade was actually a pretty nice pick. You don't have a lot of lockdown, but when you have these heroes that do overwhelming amount of physical damage, you still have to fight them to defend the tower. And when you look at PuckChamp, their ability to clear out illusions is none. Their ability to burst a hero, none currently. They're probably going to be picking something like that on their 23rd, on the 5th pick in the draft, last pick of theirs. HF really taking their time. They have the reserve time to think about this. They're really gone for flash picking, like pick. But I think right now they're pretty sure that they messed up. Their catch is actually 0, so you know, even something like a Storm, I wouldn't hate it here for PuckChamp. I know Young G plays it; it's just not a meta hero currently. But just their catch is super bad. I guess you'll get the Gleipnir on the Nature's Prophet. That is something. They'll get rid of the Invoker. I'm not sure PuckChamp would have gone for that one either way. I would like to see something that can get itself out from the shards. You know, Queen of Pain. Puck seems like a pretty good one, actually. You might have some damage issues with the Puck. Nah, I don't think you will. If you can't catch the Puck, if he's constantly spamming you with spells, it's going to be great. He catches the Keeper. He catches the Tusk. If the Tusk isn't in the coil with the Snowball save, he can get his teammates out, I guess. It's going to be a Primal Beast. I'm guessing that's an off-lane hero. Great one against the Nature's Prophet. Doesn't lane well against the Tusk if it is a mid lane, though considering the the supports right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Rubik and the Primal Beast laning. We'll see once they pick up the heroes.
10 seconds
HF
remaining.
could be another Morphling game for them if
5
they
seconds
want it, but
remaining.
again, their lockdown is very limited. Maybe a Monkey King if you want to pick up a carry. I wouldn't hate it. Monkey King, mid lane, Keeper of the Light, off lane, Nature's Prophet, Monkey King lanes with the Phoenix. You do have this Nature's Prophet that is pushing down towers a little bit too fast in terms of moving around the map, but it wouldn't be too bad. Is there anything else that deals well with the Primal Beast? Considering you have a Phoenix support, not a lot of it. Maybe a Drow, but then you're up against the Weaver Clockwork. You're going to be in trouble. Monkey King, yeah, that's the best one. Xani is also very well known for the Monkey King. I think that's the best way to end the draft. I don't think it's gonna be a game-winning hero. I still think PuckChamp got this. They have better vision. They have better catch. Their lanes are actually quite strong. You make a couple of mistakes, you can lose. The way that HF win this one is by speed. Complete speed around the map. So Proletari, he is split pushing. He is attacking the towers. The Keeper of the Light is everywhere on the map. He's getting kills. That's how you win. If you don't get a couple of kills before the 10-minute mark, if the Clockwork gets his level 6 and is just targeting the Coddle, he gets a couple of kills on him, it's going to be a problem. If the Clockwork has good levels in this game, you're already in trouble on both of your Nature's Prophet and on your Keeper of the Light, and both of these heroes, they are a crucial part of your draft, and that is a big problem because they're all both countered by a support on the enemy side, a support that you didn't ban out that actually is being played in the meta quite a lot. So I think that is a mistake in the draft of HF that is going to cost them the game. But either way, I still believe PuckChamp are the superior team. There is a big difference here between HF and maybe all of the other teams as well. So I'm hoping they can find their footing and actually show something more in game number 2 than they did in the previous one. But for now, it does seem quite unlikely from where I'm standing. So we are preparing to get into the game there, hoping that HF are going to be showing us something more. But as we are preparing, we're going to have to take 10 seconds to show you something from our sponsors over at EGB.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
And there it is, the game has started, and almost like every other game, we're gonna be seeing 10 heroes smoked, going for a rotation. The Phoenix is going for a ward. He will be placing it, but I wouldn't want to be in his skin currently. His smoke will break, and he will be spotted. Daniel sees Zoe. Zoe will be giving off the first blood, or he's gonna be skilling up the Icarus dive, gets to the low ground. Imagine if he dies right now. He won't. But it is still a catastrophic start for Zoe. You do not want that on your level 1. That is going to make Monkey King's life very, very tough because this hero, level 1, just isn't that strong. PuckChamp versus HF. Let's see. PuckChamp, did they ward that vision? Not just yet. They placed their sentry a little bit more aggressively there till the end. So be careful. Weebian is not to be underestimated. He could skill up the shards and go forward. Monkey King turned into a little baby Phoenix. So you have a big Phoenix and a baby Phoenix, but the baby is hiding some huge potential. We are going to be seeing the odds here a little bit less than in the previous game. So EGB seems to like the draft of HF a bit more in this game, and I do as well. Okay, or they're just messing with us with the odds there. I think it might be the latter. Right. 3.222. Okay, EGB. Okay, EGB. Anyways, we are going to be starting off the laning phase, and we'll see how it goes. Xani starts off with the boundless strike there. Malik threatening with the onslaught. Obviously not going to be doing too much. He will only get a bamboo stick across the face. And Xani will get a couple of those hits into Daniel as well, who did kill a courier. Is he going to pay with his life because of it? Of course not. He's going to be taking a couple of hits that one Tango will be able to mend quite easily. Toshi is being pressured by Young G. We'll see if this time around he can do a bit of a better job in the mid lane. Illuminate, nice dodge by Young G. Ever so slightly gets himself away from that Illuminate. That would have been a lot of pain into him, but overall he's fine. This top lane should be a big one for HF, right? This is the one where you can farm better for sure. We're not really going to be looking at the knives because some of those are going to be treants. But you need to be careful if you're HF not to die. Right? You probably can't get kills, but you can do a good job pressuring and getting yourself a lot of farm, right? But if you overextend till the end, he gets on top of Proletari, the swarm comes out and you can kill the Nature's Prophet very easily. He only has 4 armor, so he's not going to be living for too long against the Weaver. Usually you're going to have to wait for level 3 or 4 to get that swarm out. Definitely want the Geminate, and that's exactly what he went for. Mid lane. Very nice from Young G. The way that you play against the Keeper of the Light, you get into his face. Oh, and Phoenix, he doesn't like people in his face either. He is going to be surviving there. Malik not going to be able to get the kill. He actually went for the Uproar. Quite interesting there, wanting to probably survive the extra physical damage of the Monkey King, but without the trample, your damage output is... Well, it's not there, especially if there's Fire Spirits on you. You're really not going to be getting those right clicks in, even with the better damage. Rubik, he wanted that one. He doesn't even connect to it with the Fade Bolt. And HF, they are doing well in the bottom lane. This one, they should definitely win. Top lane, they can win in CS. They are losing currently, but the bottom lane, they should definitely win. Last pick, Monkey King, was a good pick for a laning stage. We'll see if it works out in the end. HF talked about it. Apply pressure on the top lane. Don't go for kills. Go for pressure. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get till the end low. But for now, Shigetsu has been untouched. He's farming quite well, quite nicely. He knows how to play this hero. This is his favorite hero. In the previous year, you know, in DPC Tours 2 and 3 in 2022, Shigetsu, they even first picked Weaver some games for him. So if you haven't been watching that one, guys, you're in for a show. Especially now with the raid bans being so popular and so strong. This is gonna be a hell of a Weaver game. And so far, we're seeing that he is he's doing a good job farming.
That should help.
Malik, better off being a little bit careful. Weebian, Bug, getting him low. Yeah, he's gonna be taking some damage, but doesn't have the minus armor any longer. A couple of more hits with the Fairy Fire, he'll be fine. Proletari stands his ground, and Shigetsu, he needs to get himself away, or he's gonna be taking some unnecessary damage there from the tower creeps, and of course, from the Nature's Prophet himself. Oh man, Young G is doing such a good job. So guys, if you ever lane against the Coddle, if it's in the mid lane, try to be close to him so that you can see when he starts charging up things. And if you're close to him, you can get behind him fast enough, or he's just gonna let it go earlier. It's not gonna do enough damage. If you're on the side lane, if you're playing a support against the Coddle, you're just running towards him. You need to give your core vision so that he knows where the Coddle is, and thus he will be able to dodge the Illuminate spam when he does use it on the Keeper. So a little bit of wisdom there being shared with you guys. Free coaching as well here with great games in the Eastern European DPC Division 2. That's what we're all about. Great entertainment and also good education so that we can make your pubs a better place for all. And I just sounded like some commercial guy, because that's basically what I am. Caster, literally a commercial guy. Anyways, 0-0, 5 minutes in. We're waiting for that 7th minute to see kills. That's usually where they do happen in the Eastern European DPC. Tour 1, 2022. 85% of games didn't have a kill in the laning phase until minute 7. Not counting, of course, the kills before the lane start. Then I would put it at 50%, and I still think I wouldn't be lying. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, but I'm not. I'm really not. Every single game, there would be no kill. Then minute 7, all hell breaks loose. And you'll see, guys. Minute 7, mark my words. 540, no one dying. Phoenix getting low in the bottom lane. Still gonna be quite fine. If you're gonna ask me why that is so, I don't know. I don't know why they hate the 7 minute, but it's usually once the supports start getting level 4s, when you have 1 point in all of your spells and you have that 1 damage spell twice. and then people start getting kills. They want to get killed themselves. They mess up, they die, or it's the other way around. You just don't mess up and you get a kill. Oh, Zoe dropping low, does have the raindrops, has six stick charges, so he isn't in any kind of danger. Looking at the lanes, they are going slightly better for HF in terms of cores, but in terms of supports, PuckChamp are leading, and we are gonna be seeing the items of the Phoenix there, because there's so much action on the map that we can't follow through everything. Our observer right now is probably doesn't know what to do with all this one till the end. Let's go forward. He traps himself in the cogs. Now he's gonna be trapped inside the shards as well. He needs to run away. The question is, can you? He cannot get out of that one. And there's the first blood. What did I say? 6:48. 7 minutes in. There it is. The first blood. Proletari gets it. Nothing the Weaver can do. Shigetsu is going to continue farming. And he will get that creep there with the Shikuchi. Now let's see. HF going for Shigetsu. He's going to get caught in the shards. Doesn't really care. So actually bugs do care about cold weather. That's why we don't have a lot of them during the winter. One thing we hate about summer are mosquitoes. Imagine a mosquito hero in the in Dota. People would hate it more like the Brood techies. Just because of its appearance. Don't judge people by appearance, guys. That's a bad thing to do. Unless someone is a mosquito, then do judge him on his appearance and just squash him, please. You're gonna be doing a world a favor, or at least me. Okay, so it's not all hell breaks loose. It was the first blood. I guess I connected on that one, but no one here is looking like they want to fight. In terms of farming, it seems like HF are coming out ahead, and their heroes really are better at farming. Of course, you do want level 6s on your supports before you can do much on PuckChamp, so they are just getting their experience currently. Pulling, stacking, rotating. But not a whole lot of fighting. Keeper of Light, his invis. Riding his white steed towards the bottom lane, and Danielle. Blinding light is there. Oh no, I can't see you being so far away from me. And he's gonna be fine. He doesn't really care about Toshi, who's gonna be going back to the mid lane now, having the boots to travel. So he's super fast. He can be anywhere on the map, and he's ready to defend this tower from the exorcism if need be. You know, guys, sometimes I really do wonder, do the players feel bored when this is happening? Okay, they want Toshi. They're coming over till the end wants him, but Toshi's a little bit too fast. Yep, Clockwork, you don't have a horse, do you? And you're a little guy with little legs that cannot run. I don't know, guys, if you've seen that that clip of some race and the little girl is running and they're like, go, go, you can do it. And she's screaming, I have little legs. And she's really sad about it. Anyways, though, speaking about legs, they're gonna be breaking some Tusk legs here. It seems like the Wrath of Nature comes through. The Illuminate does a lot of damage as well, but Weebian will die either way. Shards will not protect him from Young G. It is gonna be a kill for PuckChamp. 9 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. Malik starts stomping on Tuxani. He needs to connect that boundless strike, and he will. He probably would have died if he didn't. Pulverize was ready as well. Now, Coddle is coming over. Malik needs to get out of this one immediately. He doesn't even know that death is coming. You are gonna be trampled by the horses here, and it is gonna be Toshi getting the kill. Nice blinding light there to stop the onslaught. He didn't know that a Coddle was coming. If he did, he probably would have immediately used the phase boots onslaught and get himself out. He was a little bit too late, and it is gonna be a kill into the pocket of the Keeper of Light, working towards the Spirit's Vessel. Proletari, we got a bug on him, 3 hits, he easily takes it down. Weebia now comes over, Shigetsu is going to have to be very, very careful. He's gonna be dusted, does have his ulti, so can remove that one, but not really needed. The time lapse will stay intact, and Shigetsu can continue farming. Proletari goes to the base. This is an H spell. He even had 21 charges, so really his life was never in danger. Malik in aggressive position. He does have the trample. Now he knows where Xani is. He's going to be going through the trees. Gets him down. Xani will get pulverized into the ground. Phoenix TPing in. Doesn't have level 6 just yet. Xani wants to use his ulti. He's not going to be using anything. And now HF. Toshi, he just TP'd, but they want Zoe first. Zoe doesn't have a TP, so even going into the trees, he's going to be using the Sun Ray. And in the end, it's going to be Youngji getting the kill. But can he survive through the damage of Toshi? Let's see. He can try. The X is going forward. He can escape even from Ghosts. Going through walls, it doesn't stop him because he's so damn fast. Going into the tower, doesn't care. Run, my steed. And the beast is coming for him, but the blinding light will push him away. Our observer doesn't even want to watch that one. He thinks they can't catch him, but they have caught him. And it is going to be a kill. TPing into that one was a mistake that HF are going to be paying dearly, but at least they get the mid lane tower. That is big, you know, if they can spread the map, if they can be anywhere, that's still going to be quite nice. Of course, Clockwork getting level 6, that's going to be changing quite a lot, and you did lose 2 of your cores on the bottom lane, so you're definitely not going to be too happy. Maelstrom on the Weaver is done, so that is going to help deal with the lanes a little bit more. Tusk going on till the end. BBN wants this kill with the tag team. They should have enough, especially with Xani coming from the side, and they'll finish him off. Proletari to claim it. Also, they want to force out the glyph here in the top lane, and we'll be able to do just that unless PuckChamp want to let the tower go. So there it is. Glyph is gonna come out, and it is gonna stop the push. Getsu, they go for the Tusk. The Rod of Athos being used. They have the signs. The Bug's reducing his armor, but he does have the snowball onto the low ground. Not gonna be enough to live. Young G gets another one on a mega kill streak. He's getting every single kill. He wants everything to go his way. 5 kills for the DP, 5 kills for PuckChamp. Where would you be without me? Imagine how much you can talk back to your teammates. Like, imagine they say something to you. How many kills do you have? Oh, right, none. Till the end, tries to get out. The Monkey King doing a lot of damage to him. Monkey Warriors are slapping till the end. He's alive for now. Still, there is going to be a jump from the Monkey King. He wants him dead. Shigetsu comes over. Xani is going to be completely fine. The Weaver cannot kill him all on his own. Even though he does a lot of damage, it is not going to be enough. Nice little pick off there. And it does delay the timing of the Clockwork, considering how important he is to this whole lineup of PuckChamp. It's very important that they're keeping him down. They're creating more space for themselves to go for these split pushes to be able to control the map in a way that they have so far. Death Prophet Athos wants to buy another boots, 1 for each leg, I guess. And they'll go for a smoke. Looking towards the bottom lane, they want to open up the map. Shigetsu is farming top. Probably can't TP to the bottom lane if he wants to. That Athos, great for catching people, especially the Keeper of the Light. Too fast, but the Athos, it is faster. Chakra on the Rubik. He can refresh that. The Crypt Swarm, Young G can do a ton of damage, and they're gonna go through the trees. Some of the trees are already missing, so he does have the Sun Ray, and to get over the cliff with the TP, not gonna be happening here though. He still does have the Icarus, though. I will get to the side. He could use his egg if he wants to, but most likely he's just gonna accept his destiny and get smacked into the ground, turned to ashes before he can pop his egg. Weebian did TP to the bottom lane, and ulti from the Nature's Prophet. It seems like he has the ulti there. Will get pushed out of the shards. A bit of a mistake coming out from Malik, but Weebian nowhere to run to, and the roar from the Primal Beast will scare him enough so that he is slowed. They will get him down as well as the tower. Not really needing to use the Exorcism for that till the end. In a little bit of trouble, and in a lot of trouble, actually taking a ton of damage. Finally, he should be level 6. After those creeps die, are they? Hookshot at the ready, not going to be trying to go for it. Oh no, he didn't get it. Now he gets it. Plants a nice garden there. I mean, he is keen folk, so we can let's see him as dwarf or maybe a hobbit. You know, they have nice gardens themselves. Don't really like dwarves too much, at least from that one story that I've seen. So 4-7, 2k gold lead. PuckChamp looking pretty solid. 15 minutes into the game, we don't have a lot of kills, but there has been some movement around the map now. Sentry in the mid lane will get taken down. HF, they're the ones that are controlling this mid lane here with vision currently. They're bringing Zoe, doesn't have level 7. Phoenix, this is his timing to fight. The problem is you don't have that much lockdown. Illuminate stolen. Danielle Getting gone on, but that's gonna be a hook shot onto the two of them, and the double silence. Now you die. Oh, nice through there into the back. The Illuminate is gonna be doing so much damage to the Wukong's command. It is protecting them. You can't go forward. Going for a DP out there till the end. Tries to live. They try to push out the Monkey. You need to kill the egg, and we should get to being here. You can easily do it. Xani, what are you gonna do? Well, nothing. Your ulti is out in your life with it as well. Young G has the silver, the Spirit Vessel on him, and he might die because of it. No, he's living. He gets the kill before he goes down. It is going to be a big kill streak that goes towards Toshi, but no experience will be claimed. PuckChamp, they clean up house, they win the fight. The gold change still going to be going in their favor on all three of their cores, topping the network chart.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures
Shigetsu, he's a weaver. He's not that great at pushing. Sometimes Shigetsu goes for a power threat. Sometimes, or most of the times, he does skip them though. So no power threats this game. It's going to be Maelstrom, Dragonlance. He is thinking about a Hurricane Pike. Against the Monkey King, you won't have as many Force Staffs as you can. Egg? He gave the egg. Okay. Okay, Zoe. If that's what you want. That is, his egg died and he just didn't use any of the spells. Hookshot at the ready. They want to go in. Force Staff still not down on the Keeper. You need to be careful not to die too many times before you get it. Once you get it, it's going to be much harder to bring him down. Getsu. Farming in an aggressive position. HF, they're going for a smoke. Where did they go though? Want to fight around the mid lane or around the top area so that you can open up the mid. Young G has the Boots of Travel, very hard to catch. He'll be fine, and the mid lane tower being taken down without anyone showing. It is gonna be very easy for PuckChamp to guess that their mid laner is being hunted. They got this one for free, and now they're the ones that are going for a smoke. Oh, you don't want to be there. You will have your egg in 3 seconds, but your enemies, they have it as well. And you do not have that much attack speed as they do. Want to go forward. They have found the Keeper Light, pushing him back. They don't put him inside of the cogs. Maybe that would have been better. Another Wrath of Nature is going to be their Spirit Vessel. The egg will be used. They don't have much to take it down. Here comes Young G, but he's gonna stop with that one. He did use the trample, so Malik really couldn't attack. I don't go through all of them, doing a ton of damage. Now they caught the Keeper Light. He's still not dead on Malik. No! Weaver, he's gonna be chasing on this Keeper forever. Well, Daniel, he does steal another ulti. Now it's not gonna be the egg. It is gonna be the Wukong's command. So we're gonna be seeing a ton of Rubik warriors coming out. In the end, it's gonna be a 2-for-2. PuckChamp are gonna be okay with it. They killed the Keeper and are preventing him from finishing off that Force Staff. But that could have actually gone really well for the side of HF. Some of their spells, the way they used them were quite nice. I really didn't like the Wukong's command though. If he was there just earlier enough to finish off the Primal Beast, your Keeper doesn't die. He actually doesn't die. Young G is buying a Blink, so this Death Prophet now with the Blink Dagger will be able to get even deeper into the fights. Overall, it does make him squishy. The Spirit Vessel still does kill him quite nicely, especially with the Solar Bind on him. But if he's the one initiating, he gets on top of the Keeper of the Light. If they finish him off fast, then you're really not going to have the damage on the other side. The only thing that is working out quite well for this HF side is the Aghanim Scepter on the Nature's Prophet. The Wrath of Nature, the root, is changing a lot of these fights. When PuckChamp, they're looking like they're going to collapse on you and kill all of your heroes, suddenly you just stop them in their tracks. Shigetsu also has gotten the best item there, Grove Bow. You don't have a better item until tier 5s basically. Maybe even then it's debatable if you would want anything else. EBN comes to the high ground, doesn't have the blink but does have the Tumbler's Toy. Is going forward towards this Weaver. You're a little bit too deep, wouldn't you think? He's gonna get silenced up. The Atos will be there, and that's gonna be a kill. Forced after the low ground, Toshi not caught, he'll be fine. Hookshot has already missed, so no more chances for a chase from the side of PuckChamp. They're still coming over. Malik has an 8-second BKB, so he's thinking about fighting, but he'll give up on it right now. Xani trying to farm his BKB, not buying the Ogre Axe, tells us that this Echo Saber, it is going to be disassembled. So Xani will have a BKB in just 100 gold. is going to be fine. Death Prophet working towards the BKB, but PuckChamp, they're in a smoke with two of their heroes. They're hunting. Until the Monkey King has his BKB, he is a viable target. They're going to try to exploit that. But for now, it seems like they won't be able to get the grab, and his BKB should be delivered soon. Weebian, good position to break the smoke. HF will survive so far. Now the enemies are going to be on their vision, so HF will know what is going on. Force Staff, Phoenix going into the fountain. Not really going to be surviving through that one. He doesn't give the egg this time. It is going to be the fire spirits for the Rubik. If you're a Rubik this game, you want the shards, you want the snowball. Boundless Strike, Tree Dance, Illuminate. Those are the spells you want. I mean, to hold on to. Of course, stealing something big in a fight is always nice. Shigetsu comes over. Why are you running away, Weebian? Just stop. I have something nice for you. A swarm of bugs. We eat you up, and Weebian gets to the tower, and now he doesn't need an exterminator. He's gonna be dealing with that himself. Shigetsu, they know where the monkey was. He's standing his ground. Okay. Pause comes out. Is he dead because of this? I don't think so. He should have enough to survive. It is very much a bummer there. Look at Ksani. He's laughing. He is laughing. Yeah. So it's not that he looks sad. Just he is sad all the time. But now you saw how happy he can be when he shows that smile. Come on, Ksani. Give me that smile. Nah, he's not giving it to me. He can't even hear me. Maybe he would smile to the camera if he knew everyone was looking at him right now. It's so unfortunate, right? When I'm on camera, I know I'm on camera. So you guys cannot see me picking my nose or something along those lines. But for the players, you never know. And you're actually focused on the game. You don't care that they can see you. And then you can be caught in those weird actions. Don't pick your nose. It's not good. But do scratch it from the inside if it's itchy. As soon as I started talking about it, as the case. So they didn't give a reason. If you don't give a reason, you might get punished for the future games in terms of bonus time. So they lights off. Ooh,
that was hilarious. Great job.
That is really bad for PuckChamp. As far as I know, Shigetsu is from Ukraine. I don't know if he got out. I'm gonna say no. Because why else would there be lights off? Maybe they're just trying something. Hopefully everything is okay. Shigetsu. Yeah, he is from Ukraine. Oh, this is bad. You have a 10-minute pause. I don't think he can get a stand-in in the middle of the series. PuckChamp could still try to win it 4 versus 5 and just end it there. Maybe use the Weaver, but this is not good.
May the light
It is actually very, very bad. Hopefully he does get the power back. It's nothing serious and it might just be a test. Oh no, is the grid working? Turn it off! Lights back on! Stuff like that. Or maybe he has his own power supply, though even if he does, I'm not sure the internet would be working. I'm just kidding. Who the hell has their own power supply and their own battery? Very small amount of people, guys. Very small amount of people. There is a studio here in Belgrade where I work, and when there was a power outage once, actually the servers for the internet were working, and they got their battery running, and the show continued to go on. So that was really fun. But 16-9, 7k gold lead, and Shigetsu gets lights off. It is not bedtime yet. But he didn't choose this. It was looking like PuckChamp. We're going to get a quick 2-0. We're going to be finishing off the day right now, but we might be waiting here, you and me together, guys. If you have any questions in the chat, feel free to ask them. We are here to answer any of your questions that you have, Dota related, DPC related, or life related. We don't care, though. Do not take our life advice. Dota advice is okay, but any life advice being taken here on the stream, it is not advised. No, apart from the basic ones, you know, be a good person. Be a good Dota player. Yes, those two do not go together, but that doesn't matter at all. We're going to be seeing some of the cameras there on the screen. People are still looking at the screens, waiting right now. They have to. I think you have to stay on the camera during pause time, so they're not breaking the rules. Just like me sitting here in my chair. Okay, the HF guys, they're laughing. They're like, haha. Yes, we might actually win this one. Just hoping everything is okay with Shigetsu. Parnic, don't delete. That means, guys, what is he doing? Let's see. We're gonna have a multilingual stream here as well. So that you guys can understand everything the players are saying. No, I do not speak Russian. No, I do not speak Ukrainian either. But I can understand some of it. Shigetsu is back, and HF's dreams of winning the series are gone. Let's see if he has put himself in a bad position by being caught right now. Do they have enough damage? Time lapse is at the ready. He does have the mana to use it. Let's see, Shigetsu, do you live? Bomb strike. They're trying to kill him, and they will be able to with a blinding light to finish him off. Hookshot misses till the end. He could have saved his buddy, but he missed the hookshot onto static targets that were just bashing it into his carry. There till the end might die as well. Shards, are they going to be coming through? They might not even be needed because he's going to die in his own cogs. He cannot break through it even with the haste. He is going to be hit by the fire spirits and now straight in the Rosh. Are they going to try HF? Seems like they will. They do have double BKBs. This is their timing, and they were given something from Lord Gabe and Shigetsu. Being taken out. Doshi, he doesn't know if to feel good about that one or if to feel bad. Imagine if you're a PuckChamp and you lose this game right now. You're gonna be very mad. It's HF actually. Hopefully they don't get mad at all. Sani does have the BKB. He's not gonna get gone on though. That onslaught gonna be stopped by the snowball. You want to stop my onslaught? Let's see if you can do it. Bam, bam into the ground, and he is dead. Exorcism gonna be used. Go, my pretties. That's what Young G is gonna be saying, and this show is looking very much dead, but maybe, just maybe, HF can get under in time. No, they get the egg as the egg will be popped. Maybe they can bring it down. They need 6 hits. They're gonna be able to do it. Sani is dead. Okay, the egg does pop. Maglik is still okay. Proletari is gonna be popping the BKB, but Malik does not care. Proletari is gonna be fine. His ulti actually does kill the clockwork, but in the end, Phoenix tries to TP out, and just the millisecond before he finishes that one off, he will be taken down by the Death Prophet. You only lose one hero, you get the Rosh. Another great fight for PuckChamp, losing their Weaver there, losing their electricity for a couple of seconds. Hasn't done anything for HF in this one, because they still lose a big fight right after it, and they will lose the Aegis as well. Okay, now Weaver with the double life. He's going for a BKB, understanding he can't die to the magical damage burst and the lockdown of HF if they do everything properly. And they've already showcased they can do everything properly. Dusk has a 4-step, that is nice, but those are defensive items. How do you make plays if you're HF? It still has to be fast movements around the map, split pushing. You cannot make a good move altogether. So what you do in these situations, you split push, you're everywhere on the map, and you can't even collapse to the mid lane, so you don't try to collapse, say, team fight into the mid lane. Sometimes that is the play. With this kind of a lineup, no. You try to get pickoffs on the side lanes, right? By pushing into the side lanes, you farm the jungle and you try to get pickoffs. Now the Dusk has been caught. There's gonna be a Walrus punch. He's gonna get a taste of his own medicine, and he forces himself towards his enemies. I'm a bouncer. I'll get these guys out, boss. But actually, the guys that came in, they were a lot stronger. The side lanes, maybe they can catch Malik. They're not going to be happening. Every single time he uses the trample, he cannot attack though. Oh, Monkey King has been caught. Silence up, does have a BKB, might have to use it if he wants to live. Illuminate, going to be doing a ton of damage there, as the blinding light will as well. And Monkey King gets himself into the trees once again. No one else from the side of HF will die. It's only going to be the Tusk that remains in the base for the time being, but he's going to be coming back fairly soon. Witch's Prophet caught. He might need to get the BKB. TP out, he doesn't use the BKB, and the physical and the magical damage mix of the Weaver, it's insane. With the Mjolnir, look at how much damage he does. That is a BKB Aghanim Scepter Nature's Prophet. He shouldn't be that soft, but Shigetsu cuts through him like butter.
Radiant's bottom tower
Boy,
is under attack.
I'd be very much afraid if I was going up against this Weaver. But that's it, the greed. Weaver damage, especially with the Mjolnir, it's a mix of magical and physical, and you don't want to be using your BKB. No problem, Shigetsu will claim the kill. He doesn't mind. Look at how confident he is in this hero, and he should be. He knows how to use it quite nicely. Malik, he has found the monkey, gets down from the trees just in time, and he would like the BKB TP out, but the exorcism is coming in. Is it going to be enough damage? The ghost will not be there in time. 9-second BKB for an exorcism. You know, not the worst thing in the world. Toshi has been caught. He does have the 4-step, gets himself to the side, but immediate hook shot. You're not going anywhere, my friend. Till the end is going for more. So he doesn't have the Icarus dive, and even if he did, that Athos will keep him in place. He will be silenced for good for a couple of seconds until it ends up, and then Young G takes his life away. Ownage, we hear it there from Dota. It's saying, HF, it is not going well for you. I think they can recognize it themselves. 23 to 12 in terms of kills. It is a big difference. Weebian, why didn't he take the DD? He just left it there. Malik almost gets on top of Xani. He wants to get him down from the trees, and man, that was so close. Oh, they will get the Athos on him, so he cannot jump right now, but he's going to be able to in just some time. He gets himself to the side there. The Chase is still there. Shigetsu has found him. Yeah, Xani, coming to me. I am the one you want to fight. Shigetsu is going into base there. Pops the BKB, wants to kill Xani, even with a wall response. It's not going to stop him from infesting your home. You have a bug infestation, and Weebian, you're going to be on the receiving end of that one. Shigetsu isn't done. Toshi wants some as well. He'll turn back time, dodge the Illuminate. Doesn't even want to take the damage from that one. Will just get himself back to a safe position, continuing to push and continuing to give no chances for HF, not only in this series, but in the entirety of DPC. They still haven't won a game, and they're not looking like they're gonna start now. He's giving some items to his courier, and his courier is going to be giving him a Crystallis fairly soon. Proletari does go for a TP out, barely makes it there. Onslaught almost catches him, continues to farm it. We can see that Proletari is keeping his focus, and you need to, if you want to win this one. The Nature's Prophet is one of the biggest heroes that is going to be doing that through his split push, forcing out rotations from the side of PuckChamp.
Tower is under attack.
Okay, so one thing that could potentially, probably not, but be a problem for PuckChamp is if they get caught by some vision in some really bad spot and they get picked off there over and over again. So what do? You buy a gem, you take that away, and you have systematically just taken everything away from the enemies. Right now you just put wards on the lanes. We can see that already on the top lane they're starting. And then your enemies won't be able to get out on the map. You're going to know where they are. So you're probably going to be expecting a lot of lane wards coming out from PuckChamp on the map to make sure that HF can't do anything. Proletari is thinking about spawning treants. He's going to wait a little bit, and he will cut the next wave. He does have the teleportation, so he didn't want to use those until he does have it. Smoke was used with these three. These three can actually get a kill, so they're waiting for someone to respond to the bottom lane so you can do something. And Phoenix, why is no one responding to the bottom lane? Because we have a free birdie here to catch and to kill. Weebian will get himself out, uses the shards there before he leaves. Fine, Aghanim Scepter done on Malik. Now the Primal Beast does a lot of damage. When you get the max up for charges and you start stomping onto someone, you do like 1100 damage onto one target, and that is a AoE. You can just destroy people. I have tried it in the lobby. It's actually insane. Young G wants the Nature's Prophet. They will get him, I think, especially with the clockwork coming over. He's waiting for the hook shot, and okay, that's not going to be a good one at all. So Proletari just TPs away without even using the BKB. Didn't have the rocket flare, it seems like. Malik, 7-second BKB. Gonna be finishing off the blink right now, so even more catch for PuckChamp. Right now, what you do for PuckChamp is you make sure all of the lanes are pushed in. Xani, bottom lane, Wukong's man, going for Young G. Maybe they can bring him down. Hookshot isn't ready. He's in a lot of trouble. Pops the BKB, not gonna be enough to survive, especially with the Sprout keeping him in place. Nicely done there. Side lanes, that is where you get kills, and now they get it on the DP. BKB not gonna be saving her. Nice pick off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, there was a,
Dire's
question in
bottom
the
tower
chat.
is under attack.
Someone asked, when are we getting a Meepo buff? I don't know. I don't even know how you buff the Meepo, to be honest, because game has been changed so much that every single hero now has AoE, and Meepo is literally bad against every single hero in the game. Even when you look at the game, you're like, oh, okay, this is a good Meepo game. It's actually not, so. I don't know how you approach the Meepo buff. Weebian, caught, Weebian, smashed. Shigetsu claims the kill. Keeper of the Light is pinging, I'm coming to go over top on my way, and then he decides he's not on his way, he's gonna stop. Malik coming over to the mid lane, Pulverize will be ready fairly soon. It is a very low cooldown spell, and Shigetsu showcasing his power yet again, pushing the top tier 2, turns back time, gets all of his HP back. It is a very low 40-second cooldown. But Atari gets the connection, the ulti onto the clockwork, has to be very careful. He might have the BKB, but you still need to be using it in time to get away. He's gonna die during the duration of the hook shot stun and the pushback from the cogs, not even getting a chance to pop his BKB. But even if he did at that point, you don't do it. I had a little bit of a smudge on my monitor there, so on some of the players it looked like they had some black eyes. And speaking of black eyes, this Monkey King is gonna have one after what is happening to him right now. Okay, I mean at this point when you're dead, you're not really thinking about a black eye.
Radiant's middle tower.
Last auto tower gone. Top lane, Phoenix being chased down, so we will get the DP out. At least he's gonna be able to survive that one. HF, they do have the Coddle defending the high ground. It is a possibility, but really PuckChamp, they can come from various sides, and you're not coming back into this game by staying in your base. We can see that everybody is quiet. Shigetsu is not really talking much. He's just focusing on the game. Malik, he says, I see the Roche. We see the Roche. The big dragon now dies.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, that is going to be a dead Roche. Second one. Aghanim Shard, who picks that one up? We'll find out fairly soon. Malik, he gets the Aegis. I don't know if he wanted that one, but the Shard will go to Shigetsu. I think it's that when the swarm connects, you're actually hitting multiple people who have the swarm on them. I mean, overall, at this point in the game, I can't really say that anything is a big deal. Any item that I see, it's not going to be changing much for either of the teams. Hookshot is going to be used. It finds two heroes, two of the supports. The egg will get used, and now he can focus on it. Which she gets, so Boundless Strike pops the BKB. The light bulb is down, so a lot of eggs here. Yeah, and in the end, it is still going to be PuckChamp losing 3 heroes. She gets a big pull. Has not got the Aegis right now because this Primal Beast. Okay, oh, you have an Aegis, no problem. We'll kill you twice. The fight goes towards HF. The Aghanim Scepter of the Coddle changes everything. They didn't expect that one. I didn't expect that one. What a comeback here for HF. It looked like it was over. The two of their supports were caught, but everybody was in the vicinity, and they get themselves over there in time. It is almost a 6k gold spin, 5.5k there in favor of HF. It's still going to be keeping PuckChamp ahead, but HF showed that they can win a fight. None of their axes have fallen. This game, guys, this series, it is not over.
Middle tower is under attack.
Oh man, I was already there packing my bags. Like, this game, it's done and dusted. PuckChamp have done it. And then Primal Beast gets the Aegis. They barely killed the egg, and that's the only hero that you kill in that fight. Now you're gonna lose a tier 2.
Top tower has fallen.
Allowing HF to equalize that at least that outpost count. For now, they're not going to be taking it there. They're just going to be defending theirs. You can see the lane wards are coming out from PuckChamp, but now it's really not that easy. Now the Monkey King has shown that he can stand his ground, that he can fight. That Prophet, the Blink X, that's going to be going for catches. That's why one side, HF, they were itemizing for teamfight. PuckChamp were itemizing for catch. And even with the 15k gold lead, they might not be as powerful as they thought. HF's Prophet going for a Hex. It's going to be a nice one as well. Especially against the Weaver. If you get the Hex, if the Monkey King can get on top of him, you can easily kill the little bug. Will-O-Wisp. Ignis Fadus. Weaver is approaching level 25. What will he get? Hopefully the observer does show us that one. I think you go for the triple geminate attack.
Парни, что он делает?
Yeah. Satanic.
Парни, что он делает? Парни, что он
He
делает?
is already more than halfway there. 500 gold. Parni, что он делает? Igetsu coming over. They want to go forward. It is a lot different when the Monkey King doesn't have a tree to rely on. Monkey King only now got level 20, so his level 25 is not going to be there soon. Shigetsu, Paladin Sword, Satanic will be done soon as well. So I think PuckChamp, they want a longer fight. They definitely want a longer fight. When you look at HF, their burst potential is very high, and you have all of these spells that once you have used the egg, the Wukong's command, the light bulb, it is gonna be a problem for PuckChamp during those first 5, 6, 10 seconds of a fight, maybe. Yeah, it is. It is the triple geminate. Look at how many hits he gets out immediately there. Daedalus done, Satanic done, 3000 HP, and he's dealing 370 damage per hit. He gets 3 hits out immediately when he attacks someone. If there's 1 or 2 crits, people are just dying. Still Monkey King, even with the 16,000 gold, that's 11,000 gold less than the Weaver. He's still looking like he's in this game. Malik, farming, going for a 4-stab. They just want to be leaving the Wukong's command. Does have Ascension Kaya. Has the Elven Tunic as well. So Weaver doesn't want that one. He just wants lifesteal. I guess with the Satanic, he might decide to go for the Tunic.
Radiant are scanning.
Telescope on the ground. No one wants that one. You know, you could use it, especially this clockwork, like ship ahoy. Toshi goes for a TP out. He will be successful. That is very dangerous. He does have the Octarine Core, so his TP is very, very low cooldown, around 30 seconds. If he gets level 2, it's going to be 22. I mean, level 2 bots. Ninja Gear, Weaver finds it. He's still going to be staying with the Paladin Sword. I actually thought he was going to be staying with the Grove Bow, just for range sake. Now he wants a Lincoln's. What is the Lincoln's for? I guess for the hexes. Maybe for the potential kickback of the Tusk that he's never going to have in this game, actually. Considering how poor he is and his item choices currently. We'll need the Blink. Doesn't have it. Has a 4-staff. Has a Ghost Scepter. Shigetsu. How he clears out everything. Creeps just die. Toshi. Again out. Okay, this split push from HF is going quite well. The reason it's going quite well is because PuckChamp, they cannot be alone. They understand they can be caught. Butterfly on the Monkey King, no MKB on the other side, no Bloodthorn on the other side. So Monkey King inside of the Wukong's command can stand his ground and fight the Weaver. Something that was, you know, something you couldn't really think about. Oh, they jump in. Malik didn't pop the BKB. So now the Light Bolt will be there. There's gonna be 2 actually. So you need to run away from that one. He has been leashed inside of the Sprout. He can't get out. He needs a 4-staff. He needs help, but we are gonna help you by breaking your legs. Malik, he gets out. They wanted to go in for that one. They wanted the catch, but yet again, on the same exact spot, HF will be ready. They get themselves a kill. They lose nothing. PuckChamp. Tetsu. He's gonna be coming forward. He's going for Weeby, and this should be an easy kill on the Tusk. Meanwhile, Clockwork goes in on that one, but the Ignis Fadas will be on top of him. Xani gets himself out. They didn't attack him at all. Here comes the hits from the Weaver. Boy, do those hurt. They found him yet again there with the Clockwork Rocket. Shigetsu is running forward. He will turn the back time. Doesn't want to fight any longer, at least not that deep. The Wukong's command. No Will-O-Wisp, but it is gonna be coming back fairly soon. It is a Coddle. It is a Coddle with a Octarine Core as well. So he's gonna have his ulti in no time. Sorry, it's not really an ulti, but that's how we see it, basically. So overall, a 1-for-1 gold lead. I don't think it really matters. PuckChamp, they need a big fight. They need to win a big fight. But currently, the team fight is all in favor of HF. They have AoE damage. They have AoE control. And PuckChamp, they have none of it. They have good initiation, PuckChamp, so maybe they can jump in and just bring someone down. The Weaver, though, does need to be present, because without him, they don't have the damage necessary to kill heroes. He is stacked up on the Weaver. He could go for an Axe, you know, but saving his teammates, it is nice. Not really something you want. Moonshard is also a possibility. We'll see what he decides to do. Probably would like to get that Axe from the Roche, because using the time-lapse on the Death Prophet could completely destroy the fight for HF. Sometimes, though, on the carry Weaver, if you forget about it, that you need to double click or click on yourself, you might not use the ulti when you should, and then just lose the game because of something dumb like that. But it is not unheard of that can happen. Weaver going across the map, he wants to find someone. Proletari goes for a TP out. He will be successful. She gets to smoke breaks, but he doesn't find anything. Now they're gonna find out that this Nature's Prophet, he's already gone. I have to focus on dealing with the creeps. Smoke was used from HF on the top lane. The Nature's Prophet, he cannot connect just yet, but fairly soon he will be able to. Shigetsu just continues to deal with the creeps here, and the Shard makes sure the creeps just die instantly. Shigetsu needs like 3 seconds on the Monkey King. I think he should not be focusing on the egg. Like, screw the egg. Kill the monkey. Kill the monkey, kill the coddle. If you're able to do it, it's awesome. Obviously, there's going to be some Ghost Scepters you're going to have to deal with. It is an Aghanim Scepter in the pit. Hookshot going to be used. They found the Weavian Tusk. For now, he's going to be okay. They get themselves out. Nice ulti there from the Nature's Prophet. Going to be keeping it in place. They're focusing on the egg. Shigetsu is focusing on the egg. He's going to be backed up. He needs to use the ulti. He's not going to be using anything. He is dead. Focus on the egg, will you? That one you will not break down. Another great fight here for HF. Proletari now goes forward, but it seems like the Death Prophet is standing her ground. The Spirit Siphons Yangchi to go for those, but with BKB coming to an end, he cannot fight, he cannot move. A nice stand for you. They're gonna cut down the trees, and Yangchi starts sucking out their souls, but it's gonna be his that gets pulled out of him, and they're chasing for more. Proletari, he has found more as well. With the Sprout, they will not let him move, but there is another light bulb just to light the room there and show that HFs are back. They haven't won a single game so far in the DPC, but they just might win this one. Another great fight for them. This is going to be an even bigger swing of almost 7.5k gold, and multiple buybacks are coming through. PuckChamp don't want to be losing the Raxes. The game is even in terms of net worth, but in terms of strength, it is HF all the way. If Shigetsu attacks the egg, it is you have so much damage and you're using your attacks onto the egg, you will lose every single time. You will lose Roche right now. That is gonna mean HF will go into the lead in terms of net worth as well. For the first time in this game, for the first time in this series, I just can't believe that it is still not over. He gets the Aegis, he gets the Aghanim Scepter as well. That is a big one on the Monkey. Weebian for now will be holding on to the trees, but immediately gives it to Proletari. If someone had told me 10 minutes ago HF are gonna come back, I would have laughed. I would have literally laughed, like, haha, look at this guy, he has no idea what he's talking about. But that guy would have been a genius. There was one person like that in the world. I congratulate you, believing in HF. Now everybody believes, even HF themselves. For a second, they lost faith. Now, it is going to be coming back to them. Toshi still needs to be careful. You don't want to die. He's going to be going for a Hex. Monkey jump through the trees, still at level 25, jumps in, kills a courier, but he has been caught. Still has the Aegis, and there's the snowball save. You're not going to be smashing anyone into the ground. The Polarizer wasn't using. Let's have a refresher. Onto the Primal Beast, will be using it, and now the egg being used till the end. Looks very much dead there, and the Boundless Strike onto Shigetsu. Remember talking about attacking the egg? He attacks no one because he's so damn weak. 3.5k HP is nothing for HF to deal with. He just crushed him. This game, guys, it's over. And it's not over in favor of PuckChamp. It is over in favor of HF. The team everybody has written off. Xani comes to the high ground. Yeah, I'm carrying my team, but you're not the only one. That keeper on the Light Aghanim Scepter, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the Ignis Fadus, the Will-O-Wisp be in the game for at least a year, but it makes a comeback here, and guess what? Someone else will make a comeback from it as well. No buyback on the Weaver, no chance to help his team, and Xani, he is not done. He has the Aghanim Scepter. His Monkey Warriors are gonna help with dealing with the Raxes. The second lane of Rax will fall for sure, and the third one might follow as well. You don't have a buyback on anyone. PuckChamp are gonna have to fight 4 versus 5, make it 4 versus 7. You're dealing with an Aegis, you're dealing with the cheese, and you are so far behind. You are helpless. They will use the glyph. They know we have to go, but they don't want to. They know they're walking into a slaughterhouse. Wukong's command is ready. It's level 25. He's gonna use it now. Oh no, Rubik stole my Wukong's command. What are we gonna do? They go into the backlines. They don't care about that one with the hook shot into the backlines. They try to kill the Keeper of Light. He has been feared and probably will be going down. Does have a buyback, enjoy this fight if he wants to, but the Monkey King is dealing with the Raxes. The kick back there. They don't want to be fighting with Malak. He wants to fight with Xani though. Comes in with the onslaught, starts smashing into the ground. The Mega Creeps have already been claimed at the buyback from the Keeper. He wants to come back into it. That's only gonna be the one life of the Monkey. They're buying back. If they lose their heroes, it's gonna be really bad. So PuckChamp, they might smell fear here, but no, they have lost 2 of theirs without a buyback. They have to bail out and wait. And as they wait, HF are coming for them. It's gonna reduce the gold lead, but at this point, it is completely irrelevant to the game. What is relevant is that you are 3, we are 5. Now they're starting to smash the Monkey into the ground. Snowball will cast it immediately. Xani is level 25, doesn't have the Wukong smash, but he does have the damage to Will-O-Wisp again, keeping this guy in place. Does have a buyback, refresher, and the BKB on cooldown currently for the Primal Beast. They're gonna be able to go in. Shigetsu is doing his bets, but he cannot get close. Finally, the Will-O-Wisp will expire, but there's gonna be a new one fairly soon. Wukong's command again. We're gonna be seeing a ton of Rubiks, but that means we're gonna be seeing a ton of Monkeys as well. He is level 25. Xani pops the BKB, takes some damage. Rubik, they don't touch him. He's focusing on the throne. He's being healed up. They need help. Wukong's command is here. It is so big. I own your base, and HF will get the victory. They will kill the Primal Beast. The Rubik will be the last one living to witness as HF win their first game here in the Eastern European DPC Division 2 and show PuckChamp that they are not to be underestimated. Now we can all go back. Oh, maybe if Shigetsu didn't disconnect there and they didn't kill him, they would have been able to end this game in time before that big fight happened, but that is not what happened in this game. What happened was that HF, they found a perfect fight when they were 20+ gold behind. They won it convincingly, and after that, they never let go of the lead. They went for perfect items. They went for perfect places to fight in. They split pushed until they couldn't any longer, and when they found that fight, everything went great for them. The Roches, the multiple fights they won, it was all amazing. And all of it on a great decision of the Coddle to buy the Aghanim Scepter, to show us the Will-O-Wisp after like a year not seeing it in competitive. It is going to be so useful in that game. And also, I have to call out Shigetsu there, focusing on the egg every single fight instead of just running away or focusing on someone else, has lost them a lot of fights. This Weaver, who does so much damage, who kills heroes in seconds, he's focusing on the egg where he needs 10 hits to bring it down. It is just weird to see. Yes, it is your job as a Weaver to deal with the egg, but the heroes dying, it is more important, especially when you can kill them in much less than 10 hits. With that being said, guys, this means we are going to be seeing all 6 games today, all 3 games in this PuckChamp versus HF series. Do I still think PuckChamp are the favorites? Yes. Will they be winning? Probably yes, but HF has shown if you give them an inch, they will take a mile, they will win the game. But can they win the entire series? We don't know, but we find out after a short break.